This is where he was alerting on. That's why he was trying to get up underneath. Just a training aid that I made. It's a piece of PVC pipe with vent holes in it. It's got a magnet on it so I can use it on a vehicle or something like that. I can hide it up underneath the undercarriage.
The other big part of my job as chief is to deal with the budget. Again, as the chief of Londonderry for 7 years, we've been fortunate that we have been able to maintain our budgetary responsibilities, have not overspent our budget, and that we have been graciously appropriated through town meeting, and we work within that budget to accomplish those things. And sometimes that means making tough decisions. I can guarantee you that there are times where I wish I had more money in the budget to better serve this community and make decisions that I think would be important to the safety of this community. But we can't always do that. We have to live within our means.
Motorcycle program got started by Officer Slade, I think, in '99. He pitched the idea to the chief, and we got it on grant money from the state, actually. We leased the motorcycle from the Harley-Davidson dealer, and they store it for us all winter long, and they service it for us, and it's a pretty good deal, and just use the motorcycle for a lot of traffic enforcement for the most part. We use it a lot for other functions, funerals, parades, go to the schools, and the kids like it a lot, actually. Good visibility, shows that they're out there. We're out there doing our work, stopping cars, trying to make the roads safe for everybody else. We get the motorcycle back the first week of April, and we'll go straight through about mid-October, end of October, and the dealership will come back and pick it up from us and store it all winter long for us. It's a Harley-Davidson Electra Glide, police model. Same kind of model that almost everybody rides. Just they give it to us pretty much stripped down. And we put our decals on it, and our vehicle maintenance guy puts all the blue lights and the radio on it, and we're up and running. You know, when traffic is stopped, you can kind of like, you know, pull in behind people, ask the vehicle next to them, hey, can I cut in? I have to stop the vehicle ahead of you. Obviously, you can't do that with on four wheels. A little bit of benefit for riding two wheels. It's a good tool. We like it a lot. When I first got hired by Londonderry, they didn't have a motorcycle. When Officer Slade got the program up and running, the chief, I guess, was looking for someone else who stopped some cars, and my name got thrown in the mix, and I was fortunate enough to get assigned this, and I hope it's not wrong to love your job this much.
I'm an outdoorsman. I'm a hunter and a fisherman. I just love being in the outdoors, and here's a position for me to be paid and being out here and protecting the outdoors, the environment. ATV program was started 3 years ago. Officer Kim Bernard got a grant through Fish and Game, and since then, Officer Kim Bernard, Mark Morrison, and myself have been the three riders that have been out here patrolling. Londonderry being so large and we have so many different areas, One of the main places we hit is the airport. There's a lot of sand pits, a lot of areas up there. We're finding a lot of stolen motor vehicles up there. We'll hit the Musquash every now and then. There's trails. I can leave the police station, get on the gas line, and just go all across town and put 40 miles on. And there's just so many different areas. It's just spread out. We have West Road, we have Auburn Road. There's so many different areas. The OHRVs, off-highway recreational vehicles, are not registered. That's one of the biggest violations. The other one is landowner's permission. There is no legal place in Londonderry to ride an ATV except on your own property or property of another with written permission on your person. In other words, you have to have a letter from the property owner advising you that you do have permission to be on that property, and it has to be outlined in specifics. One of the suggestions I would have for people that want to ride, especially in the Londonderry area, is to get educated on it. Go to the police department, ask for myself, Officer April, Officer Bernard, Officer Morrison. We're the 3 ATV riders. If we're not there, grab one of these brochures that Fish and Game put out. This is an 05 brochure, and it lays out the laws. It tells you what you can do, what you can't do. Because there is no legal place in Londonderry to ride except on your own property. Or like I said earlier, if you have permission, written permission on your person. We're running into a lot of people that are not aware of this. They end up with a ticket and they don't like it, but that's the law. And the other thing we run into is a lot of accidents. When you're out there, drive safe. Wear your helmet, wear your eye protection. But we just recently had a very serious accident. We had a very serious accident last year also. So ride safe and respect the trails when you do ride.
I've been mountain bike patrol probably for the last 5 years now. It just seemed pretty interesting to be able to go out and be on the bike instead of always in the patrol car. You know, it kind of mix it up a little bit and gets me out on my feet.
Ma'am, pull over.
Being out on the mountain bike definitely opens up a larger area that you're allowed to patrol. You know, you kind of do it more discreetly. Everybody sees the cruiser coming and everybody knows how to behave when a cruiser's around and everybody's on their best behavior. When you're out on the mountain bike, they don't even realize you're a police officer until half the time it's too late. I take the cruiser out and I park it in an area, a public area, like this parking lot, and then I take the mountain bike off the cruiser and I head out about a 2-mile radius around the car. You know, enough that if I need to go somewhere any distance to respond to a call, I can come back and get the car. But I can still handle all my calls, any calls that I'll get sent on, right off my mountain bike also.